And they went over a lot. There's a lot of good things. I think the reaction in stream for the most part was good. But we're going to go over the patch notes now, give my reaction as we go through. And I missed a little bit because I was dealing with chat, so it'd be good to read back through. So this is the TU Year 8 Season 2.3 new Broken Rain Incursion, stretch goals, and PvE updates. Okay, they did talk about all this in stream today. So maybe it's not the patch notes for what we just went over in stream. But we'll have a read through. This is for tomorrow. So new Broken Rain Incursion, Broken Rain Event Pass, stretch goals, climax mission, PvP updates and fixes. Okay. So new Broken Rain Incursion. This lands tomorrow. Hurricane Morgan is closing in on rural Pennsylvania, where the Rikers have seized the Steel Creek Dam and hydroelectric power plant, one of the last functioning power stations on the East Coast. With the reservoir rising and the facility at risk, agents must breach the Rikers' fortifications, take down the leaders, control the stronghold, and secure the dam before the storm causes catastrophic damage. Sounds fun. 2 special arm patches will be available to mark the launch of Broken Rain. So from tomorrow, if you can complete the incursion within the first 24 hours, you'll receive both the Golden Beaver arm patch and the Silver Beaver arm patch. We are 100% doing that without a shadow of a doubt. Then if you complete it within the first 7 days to receive the Silver Beaver arm patch for the first 7 days. Now, what I'm going to say is tomorrow, I've got a hectic plan. But if you come by stream, at some point, we're going to be pulling people in to get you that day 1 patch. Can't get you all, but be in our Discord as well. There's going to be a lot of LFG going on in the Discord. The place to be if you want to try and get that day 1 patch. So make sure you're watching the stream in the Discord and all of that. And the 7 days, again, we'll probably continue on helping people throughout the 7 days. So your best chance to get those 2 patches in the Discord, LFG channels, in the streams for a chance to jump in with us. Should be fun. So to allow time for everyone to log in after maintenance on August 11th, the reward window will begin 1 hour after the servers come back online. We will confirm the exact start and end times on the Division games. So they got an update, they got a patch. We know these patches can have delays and stuff, so you don't need to worry about that day 1 patch. It will start an hour after it goes live, which is cool. Prototype gear can be used in Broken Rain, but its stats will be fully normalized. So that's the same as Paradise Lost and the Raids. Raids, rather. I got rain on the head. This means prototype augments will be disabled and prototype stats will be reduced to their minimum values. The same system is already used in Paradise Lost, Operation Iron Horse, and Operation Dark Hours. Keep this in mind when preparing your build for the incursion. Got some screenshots here. The rewards. One of the standout rewards in Broken Rain is a Steel and Sons ACR, an exotic rifle exclusive in the incursion. Take a look at this. You see me smiling already because I've seen this. And I was like, wow. Okay. So, talent, confirm and execute. PvE version, body shots, add 1 stack to the enemy for 10 seconds. Max is free. Hitting a different enemy will remove the stacks. The weapon will deal 4% amplified damage per stack. So that's going to be 12% amp if you're focusing 1 target. And then when you switch, you'll reset and you have to stack it back up again. But it only takes 3 shots to get the stacks. So that's basically a constant, in my opinion, 12% amplified. Your next headshot on an enemy with stacks consumes all the stacks and it deals 11% amplified damage per stack. Destroying an enemy's weak point causes them to take 10% amplified damage from you for 5 seconds. So I'm not 100% how all that combines. So like if you body shot, you're getting the 12% amplified, but then if you headshot, you're getting 11% amplified. I'm guessing it switches to that for the duration or something. And if you destroy a weak spot, you're getting 10. That they all stack on top of each other. But it'll be interesting to see. Doubt this is going to be... Well, we get to try this out tomorrow, I hope. I hope one of us gets it. PvP version, the body shots only go 1 stack to the enemy for 6 seconds. Max stack is free. And hitting a different enemy removes all stacks. The weapon deals 3% amplified in PvP. Your next headshot, it'll be 9% amplified. And weak spot will be 5% amplified. Weapon stats and mod, again, 50% crit chance on it, plus 10 rounds, 10% weapon handling, 10% reload time. And there's a picture of it. Steel and Sons ACR. You can guess how you get a hold of this. There are 2 ways to earn this new exotic, a chance from the final reward chest after a full completion, or from the bosses during repeat runs. The same as Paradise Lost with the Prima Donna and the Ouroboros, basically 10% chance out of the boss, I imagine, and I think it's 1% of the bosses every run. So final reward chest, it says here, each of your characters is eligible for one roll from the chest per week. Eligibility resets with the global weekly reset. Completion time and individual performance do not affect the drop chance. Additional clues, you must be present when the boss is defeated to be eligible for the drop. You can repeat the incursion as many times as you like throughout the week. The drop chance remains the same with each attempt. We're getting a Broken Rain event pass tomorrow. So the Broken Rain event pass will be available from August 11th to August 25th with new JTF-themed outfits. The free track will be a JTF controller outfit, JTF commando outfit. Premium track will be a JTF enforcer outfit, responder outfit, 2 exotic caches, and 1 outfit token. What does 1 outfit token mean? Oh, here we go. Outfit tokens. The premium track also introduces outfit tokens, a new currency that can be used to unlock selected outfits from the store. That's pretty cool. 1 outfit token unlocks the full outfit, even if you already own some of its individual pieces. Look for the outfit token icon to see which outfits are eligible. If an outfit can be unlocked with more than 1 currency, you can choose between an outfit token, premium credits, or textiles. Into the Dark stretch goals. Okay, I like that outfit token thing. That's a win. That makes that pass even more worth it, because you get them, and then you can go get another. That's really cool. Enter Dark stretch goals. So these will start on August 18th, so next Tuesday, not tomorrow. And will remain available until the end of the season. Once you reach tier 100 of your season pass, you can continue progressing through the stretch goals track and earning additional rewards. The track includes standard and prestige caches. Prestige caches appear at tier 10 and are earned through the same progression, but guarantee some rewards that only have a chance to drop from standard caches to increase the chance of additional bonus drops. This looks like it's going to work exactly the same as last time. So you're going to get vanity items, 50% chance per cache. There's a breathless outfit, 5-piece, 4 arm patches, 3 weapon skins. So in total, 12 items to get from the vanity. They'll be brand new. Then you got 10% chance on the rare named items, which includes the Lexington, Stackbroker, Turmoil. You've got seasonal exotics, a 10% drop per cache, Caduceus, all them. Rare exotic item, 0.5% to get like the Regulus, Eagle Bear, Ravenous, Bighorn, Ouroboros, or any of the seasonal master missions exotics or climax mission exotics. Then the Prestige Into the Dark cache contents, it's going to be a guaranteed drop for the new vanity stuff. So that's every 10 levels of stretch goals. You'll get a guaranteed drop there. You also get a guaranteed rare name drop with the Lexington Pole. 25% seasonal exotic chance and a 2.5% drop chance for like your regular Eagle Bearer and stuff. Climax mission. We haven't even like. There's so much going on with the incursion. We've got a climax mission tomorrow too. So the Into the Dark climax mission becomes available on August 11th. Complete it on master difficulty for the first time to earn the Underboss exotic SMG as a guaranteed reward. I forgot what this even is, so we'll take a look now. After your first completion, Underboss will have a chance to drop on repeat runs, with higher difficulties offering a better chance. So same as every other master mission, guaranteed first, and then you can always get this exotic on the lower difficulties, but it's like a chance, higher chance to higher difficulty once you got your guaranteed one, master being the highest chance. Talent on this new exotic SMG is Gangland Hit. The PvE version, shooting an enemy with this weapon applies a mark. You can only apply 1 mark at a time. Shooting another enemy will transfer the mark. Oh, this sounds a little bit of like Sentry from the Division 1. More marks can be applied on the same enemy by other agents using the weapon. The maximum amount of marks to be applied is 4. It's not like you could apply 8 in a raid or anything. This weapon deals 20% amplified damage to marked enemies. The bonus is increased by 5% for extra mark on the enemy other than your own. So with 4, you're going to be getting 35% amp. If say 4 of you are focusing like I'm thinking like Lovebirds or a boss or something, 35% amp for your whole team of all 4 using it, which sounds pretty tasty. PvP version, shooting an enemy with this weapon applies a mark. You get the same again, really. What have they changed? So still max mark is 4, but the weapon deals 18% amplified to marked enemies with 2% increase depending on how many people are using it. The optics on that is 15% crit chance. I think it only comes with the one mod by the looks of it. Looks pretty good with the knuckle dusters there. That's what it looks like, the underboss SMG. So that's what we're going for tomorrow. Ride or die on the stock there. Multiplayer events. We're having Season Pass times 5 XP starting tomorrow. So get to Season Pass level 100, ready for stretch goals. Very easy to get to Season level 100 with that. You'll fly through it. Then there's Season Pass XP times 2 when stretch goals land. Again, that ain't going to count towards the stretch goals. That never does. But it will give you times 2 up to level 100, just to let people get to level 100 to take part in stretch goals. There are 2 last events. PvP updates. Yuri Season 2.3 continues with our work on PvP and changes to the Dark Zone loot. Another round of balancing and new shooting range options to help you test your builds before heading into PvP. Dark Zone loot. Loot across the Toxic, Classic, and Balanced Dark Zones will now drop at heroic quality. All loot will be heroic quality. Pretty decent. In Classic and Balanced Dark Zones, elites and bosses will also have 25% chance to drop an additional item from a special contaminated loot pool. As with other contaminated loot, the item must be successfully extracted before it can be used. This is all Dark Zones. In Classic and Balanced, so this isn't in the PvE one. When an additional item drops, its category will be selected according to the chances listed below. Each item within a category has an equal chance to drop. So, high value gear sets, 40%. That's going to be System Corruption, Jarl Gear, Foundry, Future Initiative, Aegis, and Breaking Point. 25 high value Legacy, Apartment, Dark Winter, just some good named ones. High value Legacy, Death Grips, Hollow Man Mask, things like that. Named gear and weapons, 10%. Exotic, 6%, including St. Elmo, Scorpio, Memento, just loads of different exotics. And then the Eagle Bearer and the Ravenous will be 4%. That's not a bad drop chance for the Eagle Bearer and the Ravenous. More updates will be made to this list in the future. I am going to list, I'll do a video of this, and I will list this article in the description. You can read through this properly yourself. Global PvP Balance Phase 2. The second phase of our PvP balancing focuses on gear and brand set bonuses, prototype augments, and several individual talents. Gear and brand set bonuses have been adjusted to give you more room to experiment with different builds while bringing some of the strongest and weakest options closer together. Prototype augments have also received their own PvP values in preparation for upcoming PvP content where prototype gear will be available. These changes reduce some of the most extreme damage and survivability combinations without affecting how the augments perform in PvE. Several talents have been adjusted as well, particularly where the performance created unusual large advantages in PvP. You can find a full list here. I'm not going to click that, but you can go and click it if you want. Shooting range PvP simulation. So yeah, they're showing that on the live stream. You can now go and test how your build will perform under PvP rules without leaving the shooting range. 2 new control panels let you switch normalization and global PvP balance on or off. Your stats will update automatically depending on the settings you choose. So normalization applies to rules used in normalized PvP, including shade levels, expertise, and prototype gear normalization. Global PvP balance applies to PvP values used for gear, talents, and prototype augments. With normalization enabled, the damage shown against agents will reflect your damage against another player. Turn it off to return your regular damage against NPCs. And then we end with some fixes. I hope it's mentioned the start of the stream today with this. There we go. Fixed an issue where audio sounds, gunshots, explosions, various FXs would no longer be heard after extended play sessions. I hope that fix is real and happens. I've hated this for the last few months. Oh my god. Finally. Please. Finally, fixed an issue of classified assignment displaying previously unlocked collectibles as available rewards for other agents. Fixed an issue with Agent Kelso following the agent in the Grand Washington Hotel mission without opening the door. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was annoying as hell. Fix an issue with an enemy appearing in an unreachable area, Potomac event. I know that too. That's good. That's as annoying as hell. Fix an issue with global directives changing the displayed XP rewards for raids and incursions despite not applying these activities. Fix an issue where entering descent automatically claimed event pass rewards, preventing them from appearing in the player's inventory. Fix an issue with the breathless pants clipping through vanity jackets. And that's it. If you encounter any issues you'd like to report, use the bug reporter. We appreciate the community's contributions, reports, and voting help us prioritize issues. And you can expect more of the top reported bugs to be addressed in future updates. The Division 2 team. That is it. There was so much more today, which I think they said they're going to release the patch notes on Thursday because they want to focus on the incursion tomorrow. And then on Friday, the PTS is going to start for Season 3. So I have this weekend playing the PTS. There's some changes to the PVDZ. There is changes to some gear balancing. One that I like the sounds of straight away was True Patriot. That's getting some big buffs. I use the True Patriot healer in my raids, and with the backpack, you give your team 12% damage. Now it's going to go to 30, and it's had some good buffs. There's a lot of buffs and tweaks, and they're trying to make gear sets come closer, more stronger. Bridge that gap between Striker and the rest of them, I think. So, yeah, they talked a lot about that in the stream. We'll do another video on Thursday covering those notes because there's a lot to go that's coming in the PTS. And I won't be able to stream the PTS this weekend because I won't be streaming, but I will get some videos out covering everything in the PTS, so I'll be able to just do work off stream. So we'll be doing that, and we'll cover you with everything in the PTS this weekend, including the patch notes from Thursday. Lots going on. Busy, busy, busy. Again, I will be live. They're not mentioning Twitch drops or anything for tomorrow, so I'm not sure there's any of them. But I'll be live from tomorrow morning. We'll be going live before this update goes live. We'll play some of the Division 1. Come and check the stream out. We're also doing a collab stream with Junaid and Jake with the incursion. That should be really, really fun. We'll be doing a very long stream tomorrow. We'll be tackling this new incursion. We'll be smashing it. We'll try and get the climax mission in as well. And it's going to be a real fun day. So, yeah, let's see how many people we can get the day 1 patch. And let's see how many people we can get the week 1 patch. That's going to be our goal for the next week. Yeah. Early tomorrow morning, I'll be live. Drop by the stream. We'll be going all day. Possible 24-hour stream or longer. We'll see.